Welcome to the Daily Current Affairs by CivicCentre IAS, where we try to discuss the important articles from the Hindu, the Indian Express and the PIB from the UPSC CSC Prelims perspective. Displayed are the list of articles which we are going to discuss in today's video. The first article of the day says that the expert astrophotographers and amateur astronomers came together at the Hanle Daskai Reserve between 29 September to 4th October for the second star party. Organized by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics, the event was attended by over 45 amateur astronomers and astrophotographers from across India alongside local HDSR astronomy ambassadors. In this context, let us look at the key highlights of it. See, firstly, the event was held by the IIA in collaboration with the Department of Wildlife Protection of UT Ladakh and Baba Atomic Research Center. Significantly, Hanle, which is part of Ladakh, is known for some of the darkest skies in India, making it prime spot for astronomical observations. So, the Indian Astronomical Observatory located here hosts professional telescopes and continues to be a hub for astronomical research. Notably, since the establishment of the Hanle Daskai Reserve in December 2022, it has become a center for astrotourism, benefiting the local community. Furthermore, a list of 7 visually detectable celestial objects best seen from Hanle was compiled by astrophotographers Ajay and Neelam Talwar and released during a workshop in Leh. Significantly, the local villagers were trained as the HGSR astronomy ambassadors, contributing by guiding tourists and learning from experts present at the event. Additionally, the event highlighted the importance of preserving the night sky and promoting sustainable astrotourism in the region, with Dodge Angshuk emphasizing the need to protect this unique environment for both science as well as tourism. The second article of the day says that on October 8th of 2024, the World Health Organization officially declared that India has eliminated trachoma as a public health problem, making it the third country in the WHO Southeast Asia region to achieve this milestone. In this context, let us look at the relevant aspects. So, firstly, what is trachoma? See, it is a bacterial eye infection caused by Chlamydia trachomatis. Notably, it is contagious and if left untreated, leads to irreversible blindness. Furthermore, trachoma is characterized as a neglected tropical disease and primarily affects underprivileged communities with poor environmental conditions. Know that globally, around 150 million people are affected, with 6 million people at risk of blindness or severe visual impairment. If we have to talk about trachoma in India, say during the 1950s-60s, trachoma was a leading cause of blindness in India. Hence, in response, India launched the National Trachoma Control Program in 1963, later integrating it into National Program for Control of Blindness. So by year 1971, trachoma accounted for 5% of the blindness in the country, but this dropped to less than 1% due to government interventions. Then what are the key strategies implemented by India? See, India implemented the WHO SAFE strategy, which includes surgery, antibiotics, facial hygiene, and environmental cleanliness. Furthermore, in 2017, India was declared free from infective trachoma. But surveillance continued between 2019 and 24, ensuring comprehensive monitoring. Then, significantly, a national trachomatis trichiasis survey was conducted between 2021 and 24 in 200 endemic districts. Then the survey results were compiled by the NPCBVI and submitted to the WHO for scrutiny. Finally, after detailed assessment, WHO officially declared India free from trachoma as a public health problem in 2024. The third article of the day says that the ISRO announced that the upper stage of the PSLV-37 rocket launched on February 15th of 2017 has re-entered Earth's atmosphere. Know that the PSLV-C37 mission carried Cartosat 2D as the main payload and launched a record 104 satellites. In this context, let us talk about the PSLV-C37 mission. See, on February 15th of 2017, the Indian Space Research Organization successfully launched 104 satellites into orbit on its PSLV-C37 rocket. Significantly, this mission set a world record for the highest number of satellites launched on a single rocket, surpassing Russia's previous record of 37 satellites. Now, if we look at the mission overview, so the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle PSLV was on its 39th mission launched from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota of Andhra Pradesh. Know that The main payload was India's Cartosat-2 series satellite, weighing 714 kg, and the remaining 103 satellites were co-passengers from other countries. Furthermore, of the 103 co-passengers, 96 nanosatellites were from the United States, with additional satellites from the Netherlands, Switzerland, Israel, Kazakhstan, and the UAE. If you look at the satellite details, see the total weight of the satellites on board was 1378 kg, with the Cartosat-2 series accounting for 714 kg and the other 103 satellites weighing 664 kg combined. Note that after the launch, the satellites were placed into the sun-synchronous polar orbit at an altitude of 506 kilometers. Cartosat is an Earth observation satellite used for mapping urban and rural regions, coastal land use, and water distribution management. Talking about the launch achievement, see the PSLV-C37 successfully deployed all the satellites without disturbing others in the orbit, which is a rare feat in the multi-satellite launches. So, the launch demonstrated the cost effectiveness of ISRO's space missions, with the entire launch costing just $15 million. Significantly, this accomplishment solidified India's reputation for economical satellite launches. Then, after the deployment, Cartosat-2's solar arrays automatically deployed and control was handed over to ISRO's ISTRACT in Bangalore. Also, the satellite then began providing remote sensing services through its panchromatic and multispectral cameras. The next article says that this year's Nobel Prize in Physics was awarded to John Hopfield and Geoffrey Hinton for their pioneering work that laid foundation for today's machine learning, especially in the field of artificial neural networks. In this context, let us talk about their key contributions. Firstly, let's talk about the John Hopfield contributions. See, he developed the Hopfield network, which is a form of associative memory capable of storing and reconstructing patterns like images. Significantly, this network uses the principles from physics, specifically atom spin, to describe the connections between the nodes. Know that the network functions by finding low energy states corresponding to saved patterns and can reconstruct images from distorted or incomplete inputs. Furthermore, it uses stepwise updates of node values to reduce the overall system's energy, thereby identifying the closest match to the input data. Then, if we have to talk about the Geoffrey Hinton, see, he built on Hopfield's work to develop the Boltzmann machine, which autonomously learns to recognize characteristic elements in data. Know that this machine is trained using statistical physics, working with patterns that are high likely to emerge when the machine is operational. Furthermore, the Boltzmann machine is capable of classifying images and generating new examples based on the patterns it was trained on. Furthermore, Hinton's innovations have fueled the modern surge in machine learning development. See, the machine learning through artificial neural networks is inspired by the structure of the human brain, where the nodes, specifically the neurons, influence each other like synapses. Hence, both the laureates applied physics-based concepts like energy minimization and statistical mechanics to train the networks and solve problems involving vast datasets. Significantly, the laureates' work has extended beyond AI, influencing the areas like material science, where the artificial neural networks help develop new materials with specific properties. The last article of the day says that the Ministry of Electronics and IT has relaxed some provisions in its norms to procure computing capacity for the artificial intelligence solutions under the country's ambitious 10,300 crore AI mission. In this context, let us talk about the India AI mission. See, the cabinet has approved an allocation of over 10,300 crore rupees for the India AI mission, marking a major step in advancing India's AI ecosystem. So, this financial investment spread over the next 5 years aims to enhance AI infrastructure, support startups, and foster AI-driven innovation across various sectors. Then, if we have to talk about the key objectives and initiatives, the first one is the India AI compute capacity. See, it is a key component of the mission focused on creating a scalable AI computing infrastructure. Hence, over 10,000 graphic processing units will be deployed through public-private partnerships to bolster computational resources. The second one is the India AI Innovation Center. See, this academic and research center will retain top AI research talent. Furthermore, it will lead efforts to develop and deploy foundational models, focusing on large multimodal models and domain-specific models, leveraging edge and distributed computing. Thirdly, India AI Datasets Platform which is to improve accessibility, quality, and utility of public sector datasets. Know that it will enable data-driven governance and stimulate AI-based research and innovation. Then the India AI Startup Financing, which is a financing mechanism developed to help AI startups with funding for product development and commercialization. Additionally, this initiative also includes funding for industry-led AI projects that create social impact and encourage entrepreneurship. Next, we have India AI Application Development Initiative, which supports the development of AI-driven applications across various projects, promoting AI innovation and usage. Then, India AI Future Skills, which focuses on expanding AI education, increasing accessibility to graduate and postgraduate AI programs. Under this, establishment of data and AI labs across the Indian cities and smaller towns to offer foundational level courses. And the last one is the Safe and Trusted AI. See, this initiative focuses on ensuring ethical and responsible AI deployment, aligning with the global standards while fostering technological self-reliance. So, in this video, we have discussed 5 articles in total from the Hindu, the Indian Express and the PIB from the UPSC CSC Prelims perspective. We'll be back again with another video tomorrow. Thank you.